The president is revving up his criticism over an emissions deal between automakers and the state of California. President Trump tweeting his proposal would lower costs by $3,000 and engines would run smoother. The California agreement requires automakers to produce vehicles that get 50 miles to the gallon by 2026. But the White House wants to pump the brakes on that move, keeping vehicles at 39 miles a gallon by 2026. 7 Action News reporter Brian Abel joins us live now with what industry experts are saying about the president's tweet. Brian.
Well, Carolyn, the industry expert I talked to says that this could have a big impact on Detroit if it's all not settled soon. In a Wednesday morning tweet, President Trump writing, "My proposal to the politically correct automobile companies would lower the average price of a car to consumers by more than $3,000, while at the same time making the car substantially safer. Engines would run smoother, very little impact on the environment, foolish executives." The reason for the president's shade? Made on the West Coast.
Now 5 automakers actually have cut a deal with California to follow its way of doing emissions in electric cars, not the president's suggested way, and he's not happy.
The president's way? An Obama policy repeal, dubbed Make Cars Great Again. It would freeze emission goals at the 2020 mark of about 35 miles per gallon. President Obama's policy set a 2026 goal for automakers to hit a minimum 50 miles per gallon.
The automakers wanted a little bit of relief from what Obama did. Trump's given them way more relief than they really asked for. They don't want that because they know that if they do not keep pace in emissions in electric cars, all the investment in that is going to go to China and into Europe.
The White House policy would also set the EPA proposed emissions as the standard, cutting out individual states. The outcome of the potential battle ahead could affect jobs in the Motor City and beyond.
It could choke the entire manufacturing system. The big fear of the industry is that this gets tied up in court. Look, if there's 2 different standards in the U.S., one that California set and the rest that the U.S. EPA set, 2 different standards, that is a logistical nightmare for the industry.
Now, who exactly the president was calling foolish in that tweet? Well, that's still vague as well, but the companies that signed on to that agreement, Honda, Ford, Volkswagen, and BMW, all of which declined to comment on the tweets. Reporting live, Brian Abel, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you so much, Brian.